Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today for the Spellbinders Die of the Month Club. I received the large and the small die. That's what I'm subscribed to, and this is the September die, and it's Halloween themed, and you get 4 dies that have images on them, and then 2 additional dies that you can cut as frames. On the back it shows you some ideas, but I like to do something totally different that hasn't been done before. I'm hoping that they haven't been done before because I want to give you ideas on how to use them in a different way. So I'm going to do a couple projects with this, and I usually do 2 videos, but I have so much going this month, and it's almost towards the end of the month, that I'm going to incorporate both these die sets into my projects. So here's the small die, and you get 2 ghosts, a cat, 2 different size bats, some eyes, and then some sentiments. It says happy, Halloween, and haunting, and then this arch frame up here, and then a little candy. And this is what they look like. And I'm afraid these will get lost. I do have them on magnetic sheets, so I've gone ahead and added some Scotch tape just to keep them in place so I don't use them since they're so tiny. So let's go ahead and get started on putting together our first project. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I set up my dies to cut my image for this card. Okay, so you want this die with the 2 tabs. You want 1 tab at the top and 1 tab on the right side, and then you'll set your image. We'll use the cat image right in the center, and then run this through your die cut machine, and this is what you get. You get this image here. Let me get my piece of white cardstock so you can see it better. Okay, then I've taken the square die and I've cut 2 pieces of white cardstock, and you can cut these in different colors depending on what you want your background piece to be. You can cut it in black or orange or whatever color you decide, and I wanted to keep mine nice and happy because these are going to be going to some younger children. So anyway, cut 2 of those. If you don't want to use the die, these are 3 by 3. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and remove this tab on the right side of this image. Okay, so just removed that. And now we have the tab at the top, and we're going to, sorry, I have such a mess here, you guys. Everything's falling everywhere. And I'm not going to show you that. So let's go ahead and just crease that score line that the die does for you. And let's see, and I'm just going to reinforce it with my bone folder. Then I'm going to get some double-sided tape and add it to this flap here on the right side, on the correct side. And then just trim off the sides so we get the same shape. And I do have a little bit of tape hanging over, so I'm going to go ahead and just try to trim that off so it doesn't get sticky. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and just do that. Make sure, because I'm using glitter cardstock, I want to make sure it sticks nice and good on there. And then I'm going to peel my release paper, and I'm going to get one of my squares and add it to that flap. And that makes our little greeting card. If it's not exactly square, which mine isn't, so I'm just going to go ahead and square it up right now. Just trim away a little bit. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and add our back piece to our little kitty cat, and we're gonna glue this to the back of the cat, to the back of the top flap. So we're gonna add adhesive or glue all around this little image here, and I am going to use glue, my techie glue. A little bit on his tail, and I'm going to go ahead and just add this right at the score line. Line it up. And there you have your little card. So cute. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out some black cardstock and just fill in the eyes, the nose, and the ears with black cardstock. So that's my first one. I've gone ahead and done the other. Did I do 3 or just? I thought I did. See, I told you guys I have a mess. These are the other 2 that I did. I did the pumpkin in an orange glitter cardstock, and then the trick or treat in a green. Let's see, where is the other one? I tell you guys, it's a little messy over here. There it is. Okay, and then I didn't have white glitter cardstock, but this is kind of a really, really light pink. And I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna cut this out again in black and put in the little eyes. So that's the beginning of my project, and I'm going to come back and show you how I decorate a box with these little cards. Okay, so I have my 4 boxes decorated, and I'm going to start with 2 simple ones and then 2 other ones that are a little bit more embellished. So let's start with the pumpkin first. So here's the little card that I attached to this box, and I did make this box with my We Are Memory Keepers box punch, and if you stay tuned till the end, I'll show you how to use the box punch board. So I made my box with the pumpkin pattern on the entire piece, so that kind of matches my little gift card here. And on the inside, I cut the happy haunting and glued that on the inside, and that way I can write a little message. These are so cute. This can be a gift for kids or for adults, just anyone really. So so cute. I added a black bow because I thought it would show off the black pumpkins on the cardstock. And then I have this die that I've had for a couple years in my stash, and I went ahead and cut a spider web just to further decorate it a little bit. So that's box number 1, and what you can do with this is just, I have it so that you can just slip off the ribbon. Let's see if I can, and add your goodies. So you can go ahead and get these started, and then add your goodies, and then add your ribbon back up. So I only glued the spider web to one of the flaps, and these do interlock to close the box, so you don't need any glue for that. And see, I use double-sided paper, so it has a decoration on the inside too. So okay, so I'll put this one aside, and I'll show you the next one. This one I used the polka dot cardstock and this pretty green bow. Here's the trick or treat that I cut out. I kind of matched the bow with the green cardstock, glitter cardstock that I used. And on this one, I added the Happy Halloween, added the spider web on the card itself, and I think that turned out really cute as well. So this is box number 2. Let me see if I could zoom out just a little bit. Oops. That's as far as it goes. So cute box number 2. Alright, let's bring in the cat card. And this one, oh, I'm going to need a piece of white cardstock for the back of that so you can see my my bats. Grab that. Alright, let's do this. This is so cute. I had bat cardstock, so I used that, and you do use a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock to make the box, and this is pretty good size. It's 4 by 4, so it'll hold a lot of goodies in there. And then on the inside I added the cat from the small die, and then there's my kitty, and I did inlay his ears and his eyes and his little nose. Then I just added kind of a fall gold colored bow, added the spider web, and then I think this is what really makes this box is I took the bats and I sandwiched some floral wire between 2 bats, and then adhered it to the bow underneath. So this one is super adorable. Just love it. Alright, so that's number 3. And box number 4, I did a similar thing but with the ghosts. So now I'm going to move this because you can see the ghost better with the with a black background. I added a green ribbon since the little eyes on my ghost paper had those glowing eyes, so I added a green bow at the top. And then my little card here, I did inlay the eyes with black cardstock. I didn't add anything on the inside, but I did use a spider web over here at the top. And then these little ghosts I finally found my white glare cardstock, so I made the ghost with that, and I cut a second piece and sandwiched the piece of black cardstock for the eyes, and then my wire on the inside. So those are my projects, guys. I hope I've given you some ideas on how to use your small and large die of the month by Spellbinders. And this was loads of fun. Stay tuned for a hop that will be in August the 6th. Sherry Wolf is hosting a YouTube hop for fall and Halloween is the theme, and I will be making more projects with these 2 dies, so plenty of time to prepare for the upcoming Halloween celebration. So thanks everyone for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I also have a Spellbinders playlist, and if you'd like to see some of my other projects that I used with previous Spellbinder dies from previous months. So thanks everyone for watching. Take care. Alright, let's move on to how I made my box. I did make my boxes using the gift box punch board by We Are Memory Keepers, and I did get this at Tuesday morning.